we are back. Some of my sources in the robo-death pisses.
It's the Mona Lisa.
Blah, blah, blah has a valuable painting that is trying to ransom to the fucking something.
Milkshakes.
It's also aware that a milkshake with bits of
There's a
painting in it
wombat milkshake? I wonder how that tastes.
is all 3 types of body-mentally delicious. We're going to steal that prize-winning painting. It's actually pretty good Mona Lisa pixel art.
It is pretty good Mona Lisa pixel art.
And ruin their serious painting thing. Then we'll go to Neon Tokyo and make a huge vat of painting milkshake for everybody. Who the fuck is in the background? You're throwing a party this afternoon at Neon Tokyo. It'll be free painting milkshake and paint pie for everybody, including the children.
He has a weird idea on how to become mayor.
That's why I'm thinking we're getting, like, fucked with here. I don't think he's really the mayor. I think we're just a psycho.
We're all
a
just
group of psychos.
These are all our different personalities.
Yeah, something like that, probably.
All right,
Get him!
gotcha.
God damn, you punched that man into explosion.
Get over here.
So, during the break, I was going over Molotovs. I was going over, hanging out on Facebook, and they have a Facebook market section, and the first thing that shows up on the marketplace is a $100 boat.
$100 boat.
Yeah, it had no details on it. It was local. It looked like it had a trailer, but it was sitting inside of a garage and it had a bunch of shit on it. I'm kind of wondering about what the story behind this $100 boat is, because it didn't say if it had a motor. It looked like one of those ones that would have had like an inboard outboard, like an inboard motor, maybe an inboard outboard motor. But oh, you can't get caught on fire by that, or no?
I don't think so. I've never used Molotovs before, so I'm still.
I mean, it seems like they have the same running fire animation.
Yeah, it's that.
I just don't know if they run to you and try and light you on fire. I'm curious to know what the fuck the story is behind the $100 boat.
I'm curious to know what the story behind this game is.
I think it's because BunnyLord is fucking,
Psychotic?
like, non-existent imaginary friend of yours, and oh shit, he called in the reinforcements. You're gonna get ganged.
I'm gonna get ganged.
You could just. Oh! I think you only lived because you landed on that guy. The way I see the $100 boat in my head is either they want to get rid of it, which could very likely be the case, or like
Downstairs?
the woman found out her husband's cheating and she's like, I'm gonna sell your fucking boat.
I don't care what I get for it.
$100. Fuck you. I'm spiteful.
I'm gonna send you the receipt. I'm gonna send you the invoice.
It looked like a legit boat too. Like it had like it was like a ski boat. It had like fucking CF numbers on it and everything, which is like the registration, and it looked like it was actually possibly registered at one point.
Damn.
So I mean, like, I don't know. It said $100. It gave the city, but gave no information about it whatsoever, which made me to believe she was just like, fuck it, I don't care. I just want it out of here. $100, good enough for me. This boat's been sitting here for 7 years, which reminds me about the jet skis sitting in our backyard.
Yeah.
Oh, now you lived.
Nice. Right through the glass. Broke my ball.
Those kitty bombs seem like they have a massive explosion area. Bam.
Bam, bam.
Bam, 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 bam.
Where am I going?
You gotta go get the paintings.
Oh, right. That's the mission.
Yeah, it tells you at the top of the little bar. I know you're focusing on the action-y part.
Yeah, trying to focus on that. Like, let's not lose at the game.
I'll tell you your objectives if you're in the middle of action and you need to know. You just gotta get the painting, and then like mini objective is like kill everyone, and then the other one is like get a 10 kill count within a certain amount of seconds, which I don't think is gonna be. What the fuck, BunnyLord? Just grab the painting!
It's right there!
Yeah, get the fuck out of here!
Me! Oh,
Probably a
kill
trap.
everyone. That was the idea.
No, that's yeah, I said that.
I didn't. Okay. Whoops.
It's okay. It's okay.
Steve, I'm so disappointed in you.
Have you ever sold anything on Craigslist, man?
No. I've never sold anything on Craigslist.
Have you ever bought anything?
No, I've never bought anything. But on Craigslist, it was either Craigslist or it was some other kind of app when I was looking for my car, a new one. I thought, well, maybe I don't want to get a brand new car like an idiot, thinking, oh, get a used car. It'll be just like my last one. It'll last forever. It's like, no, that's. I got really lucky with that last car. It doesn't usually work like that. Used cars are usually pieces of junk that people are trying to just shove off on you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is exactly what that guy was trying to do. So this was 2 years ago, I believe now. I've had that car for, my current car for about a year and a half, 2 years, something like that. But I was in the market and I was looking for a car and some guy was like he had a 2006, 2007 Honda. I was like, oh, cool, you know, that's newer than my 87 Prelude, which is about to die because I need to get
Significantly newer.
Significantly newer. And it seemed okay. It seemed not that bad. Guys like, yeah, I'm trying to get rid of it. Here's a certain price. But you know when things are shady, when they won't even let you test the car before you decide on a price? Holy shit.
They don't let you price out a car? Or they don't let you drive a car before you
talk about
negotiate the price?
Yes, that was his deal. And we're like, you know, looking at the car, checking things out. He's like, oh yeah, you can get tires for $50 because my dad went with me because he knows way more about cars than I do.
That's a fucking lie.
Which is, yeah, it's a goddamn lie. I looked at my dad.
If you can get tires for $50 a single tire, then that's a cheap ass tire.
Yeah, it's not worth putting on your car either.
Well, I mean, I would put it on my car, like for a commuter. You don't need any like crazy, awesome tires for commuting.
Right.
It's not like you're going 220 miles an hour in a fucking hot dog rocket ship.
True, that would be interesting. Hot dog rocket ship sounds like a new wave of transportation that I'd be down.
Feed the children. Feed the children.
Feed the children with your rock dog rocket chips.
Rock dog rocket chip.
Oh shit!
Do you know what you're doing?
I thought that was a grenade. I didn't realize that was...
You gotta get Aunt Ruby home safely. No, I don't know where she lives. I'm not thinking it's at the top of this building, but fuck if I know. Maybe I'm... Whoa, maybe I'm wrong. Well, you got your kill streak.
I did.
Because you shot a missile into the other fucking floor.
Thank you, Auntie. I always knew you'd come in handy. Blowing and destroying my enemies.
I'm sitting here for a second and I was like, oh, maybe you aren't the bad guy. They're trying to kill Auntie Ruby. And then I noticed that Aunt Ruby is fucking, she's got a gat or something. She's fucking blowing motherfuckers up. It's like, oh, maybe you are the bad guys because these people are trying to kill her, but she's armed to the teeth. Maybe she's less innocent than I thought. Not that her having a gun makes her a bad guy automatically.
No.
But she's not exactly the little old lady I was expecting her to be.
Yeah, not exactly. So I went to go meet that guy for the car, and he's like, oh yeah, no, because my dad looked at the tires like, dude, they're super worn, and he wants this much money. I think it was something around...
God damn. You just sat there while everything killed you.
I lived.
Yeah, luckily.
Oh,
you can't say it was based off a skill. You just fucking shot like crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he just wanted a ridiculous price for it, but he also wouldn't even let us test the car until we decided on the price. We're like, okay, well, how about this? Because the Blue Book price for the car was way less than what he wanted to charge for it. Let's just say he wanted $5,000 for it when the actual value of the car was in good condition, $2,500. So it was a significant less, but we're looking at going like, okay, well, maybe he'll be ready to deal down a little bit because, you know, he doesn't have a Carfax.
You would test it.
He doesn't have...
Nobody has a fucking Carfax.
Yeah.
Nobody uses Carfax.
Dealers do.
Yeah, dealers do, because they try and upsell you based off of that. No normal fucking person selling the car between person to person has a Carfax.
No, yeah.
Because anything you do to the car is not going to show up on the Carfax unless you actually go to a legitimate fucking shop.
Any of the history of the car at all.
Or he did know when he didn't want to tell you.
Exactly. He seems super shady, and it's like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to get a car from a dealer. They're shady, but shady in a way that I can deal with. Usually the car is typically... Mostly.
I've heard of some people getting fucked over by the dealership, and then they have to take the dealer to court. And it's a huge ordeal. And generally when they do that, they win. But, yeah, it's a huge fucking ordeal. Regardless.
Yeah, buying cars sucks.
So he didn't want to even negotiate price?
No, he wanted to negotiate price before I could even test drive.
Suck my dick.
Exactly, and that was me and my dad's impression. And also, he was trying to rush us the entire time.
Yeah,
to make it. He was like, oh no, I could just give it to my brother. I don't even care about selling it. If you guys are gonna be play hardball, it's like, dude, your car is
hardball. I want to test drive the fucking car.
I want to see, and like when we wanted to check under the hood and stuff, he was really anxious. Like,
well, yeah, you want to look at the product.
I want to look at the product that I'm gonna be spending $2,000, $5,000, whatever money on this car. It's like, yeah, I would like to, you know, see what I'm buying because it's a lot of money. Because that was an idea of like, oh, to save money and not buy a brand new car because I had a job, but I didn't know how long it was gonna last.
Yeah.
And luckily, it lasted for longer than I thought, so it allowed me to buy a new car.
Yeah,
but I wasn't.
that's shady as shit. I wouldn't fuck with people like that.
And that was the last time I've been on. The first time and the last time I'll deal with Craigslist.
I mean, I could see not being able to drive a car if it's not running and you're buying it as a project, but
Yes.
if it's a running fucking car, you need to be able to fucking test it.
It's kind of important.
Did I gotta say you're outnumbered?
Yes.
You're outnumbered. It's literally 1 versus 2. You gotta get to the bunny copter before you die.
Shit. I thought I could slide past him and go right into the door. Can't do that.
He's the big boss.
What are some of your Craigslist stories?
I was gonna start out with I've bought and sold via Craigslist. I hate selling on Craigslist.
It's
and
just
dealing
the
with
worst.
It. Just because you get a bunch of spam, and when you don't get spam, you get a bunch of ignorant fucking assholes. I sit there and I'm like, say I'll sell like a set of rims or something. I'm like, oh, you know, like, cause I generally get some rims for like use my Scion for example. I have a different set of rims than the stock. Now I still have the stock rims. But say I wanted to sell the stock rims because I had the aftermarket ones. I'm like, ah, fuck it, I don't need the stock ones anymore. Why have 2 sets? I'll just sell them. Different wheels have different bolt patterns on them. They'll fit on different cars. So like there's 5x100.
Do you have spinners on your car?
Fuck no. I only have the most basic fucking rims other than, you know, some of the most basic aftermarket rims.
No offense to people that have spinners. Spinners are the most ridiculous.
Full offense to people that have spinners.
It is the most ridiculous car item I've ever seen.
Have you seen fucking car
guns?
eyelashes?
Okay, that might be worse.
Yeah, you put eyelashes on the headlights. It's fucking stupid. Whatever floats your boat, but you look like an idiot. You're gonna die. You're gonna die, buddy. So I posted up, you know,
Gotcha.
say 5x100 bolt pattern fits on these vehicles.
Right.
Based off of, I just did a quick look, like what vehicles go by, have a bolt pattern around the rim 5x100, and then I just put in those vehicles, you know. But up to you to find out to know if it fits your vehicle.
Right.
People all the time pop up. You are gonna die. People pop up all the time, dude. I got probably 3 or 4 people. Hey, will this fit on my 97 Acura? Hey, will this fit on my Mitsubishi fucking Impreza? Hey, will this fit on my fucking GTR suck my dick? I don't fucking know, man. It's for you to know the bolt pattern. He goes, oh, well, why are you selling it if you don't know? I don't know your fucking vehicle. I'm not gonna fucking be like, oh, well, that definitely has a 5x100 pattern, not a fucking 4x413 or whatever the fuck the other bolt patterns are, you know?
Come on, pop out, pop out, pop out, pop out.
I was like, if you want to come look at them to gauge it yourself, not that that's an accurate portrayal, but you know, if you want to do that, you fucking can if you want. I don't care.
You're more than welcome to.
But I'm not letting you test fit them.
Shit.
Like, I'm not gonna let you jack up your fucking car in my driveway and while you try and buy the rims and be like, no, I don't quite like how they fit. It's like, that's up to you to figure out.
No, that's almost the worst thing
I'm
about
not gonna let you try on my rims. But people do that kind of shit all the time, man.
Yeah.
That is like, oh yeah, oh, you're asking 200? Yeah, 200. I paid 500 for it.
The haggling
How's 100?
nature.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I paid 500 for it. They're brand new. I'm asking 200. Okay.
It's alright, it's significant
110.
discount.
Click. Hang up on him.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man.
Jesus Christ, Paul.
Hey, he runs really fast. Oh, Jesus is Jesus Christ, but he's like a.
Oh, I know this song.
What song?
This is by Chipsil. This is on my Spotify.
Is it?
Yeah. I actually know this. I
hope you can walk on air as Jesus, cause oh, there you go. There's floor beneath you. But yeah, I've had to. I had a Viper car alarm system that I didn't end up installing into my car because I was going to install it on my original car, like a 96 Sentra, because it was easy to get broken into, and I was always like working late night, and not late night. I'm sorry, working Target in the back
Target.
room. So people's cars got broken into all the time. I was like, I want to at least be able to hear if my car gets broken into or something, so I can, you know, rush out there and be like, "Hey, fuck up!" You know, probably not the smartest idea, but
Probably
still,
not, but
I don't want my car being stolen when I,
As someone that's had their car stolen once and broken into 4 times, I can understand that feeling.
Well, the car detonated and fucking blew up, basically. It broke down. And I don't know, Jesus is your man.
Oh, is this before the TC or after the TC?
This is before the TC.
Okay, so it's the car you gave me the battery to.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So, and it didn't have a car alarm. So that's. But when I got the TC, it had a minor car alarm, like a basic one, you know. I was like, oh well, I don't need the Viper anymore. I'll just sell it.
Like one would think.
Still in the box, unpacked. It's still packaged and everything. I forget the price. Say it was $100.
Yeah.
Just I don't know.
Because you have to discount it. You know, if you're going on Craigslist,
Yeah.
even if it's brand new, they're going on Craigslist because they want a discount.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I get that. So I'm like, oh, $50. Guy's like, how's 20?
No, 50.
How's you give me 20, and then another 20, and then a 10, and I don't fucking smack the shit out of you for wasting my goddamn time. The price is the price. Like, and it's on top of that, it's 50% off. He's like, well, how do I know? He's like, how do I know it'll work? I'm like, it's still in the packaging. I can't really.
Shit, I thought that was the bunny van. It's like, yeah. It's like, oh.
He's like, how do I know it work? I'm like, I can't really give you a guarantee, but it's all in the original plastic wrap and everything. Like, that's more of a manufacturing defect if it doesn't work. And he goes, oh, well, can you help me install it? Fuck you! Fuck you for wasting my fucking time! I'm not gonna help you install it. You already don't want to pay the 50% markdown price on a product that's obviously brand spanking new, which I get it. You want to get a deal. You're getting a deal, but it's Craigslist, so you want to get an additional deal. Totally fine.
You
I
want to
get
have the
it.
best maximum deal, but
I get
come on,
it,
dude.
But he's like, will you help me install it? Or will you at least look up instructions on how to? I'm like, no, that's on you, man.
That's on. You're buying a car alarm
You're buying,
system.
yeah. I'm not a professional car alarm installer. Like, I could probably figure it out, but it's not my problem. I'm selling you this item that I have. It's not my job to put it onto your fucking car.
No, this is not called repairlist.com. It's Craigslist.com.
Dude seriously thought he was gonna. I asked for 50. He seriously had the audacity to say 20 and ask if I can install it for him. I'm like, dude,
no.
you need to go to a shop. You're probably gonna spend $100, $200 on getting it installed, probably, because they have to go into the wiring and everything and install it based off of what your car requires or what features you want hooked up on it. Say auto start, or probably like automated door locks. Like I think the Viper was able to do some of that stuff at whatever model I had.
Right.
You know, like it's in depth. You're probably, if you don't know how to do it, you're not just gonna go look up a tutorial, essentially.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't know why you're using Jesus.
I kind of like his slide, but I can change.
He's got faster run, but I mean, like, I don't think the run is really helping
Run
you.
really fast. I mean, I can go back to Steve.
I mean, aren't you using slide and not run?
I mean, yeah, but he still slides. He still does the slide tackle.
Yeah, but Jesus had faster run. I don't see you running that much. This is why I'm saying, like, I don't think Jesus is your guy.
Maybe he's not, but we're gonna get back to the war on drugs later and how we hate Craigslist.
Yeah, we'll see you guys later. Adios. Beep bop boop.
Oh, this level's harder. So this level's definitely more difficult. Don't get punched 100 less than 100 shots and find the lost carrot.
100 less than 100? Oh, it's gonna count down. So you gotta beat it in less than 100 shots, and then that 100 shows you how many you've shot. Wow. Whew. Well, I mean, all you gotta do is kill the dealers.
That's true.
So.